leads us into, accidents usually have this presumption that they're caused by someone doing something wrong, someone wasn't paying attention, caused by an accident-prone person even, or people making bad decisions. And all we get judgmental and we think people did things the wrong way. Instead, in your book, you explored that idea that accidents actually occur or often occur within environments that are actually inherently dangerous or poorly designed. Can you talk us through like some of your findings with this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's interesting. This was something I believed, and then I watched the data back it up again and again and again. But maybe it's easier to start with an analogy. You can slip and fall anywhere. You can trip anywhere. But on a wet floor, you're going to fall harder and faster, and you're going to be less able to stop yourself. You're going to be more likely to fall. The error can happen anywhere. Under dangerous conditions, the error is more likely, less likely to be stoppable, and more likely to cause harm. And so what we see is that essentially design, environment begets behavior. Systems beget behavior. And you can see this in, I'd ask you to throw scenarios at me, but you can see this in almost any environment, because the truth is that not that certain environments are dangerous, but that all environments are dangerous, that we are at risk. But for example, we talk about something like traffic crashes and we're like, oh, some people are just bad drivers. But if we look at road design, then we see if lanes are wider and straight, drivers drive faster. If lanes are narrow and curved, drivers drive slower. Nations that design their roads narrower and curvier have fewer traffic crashes. There are better drivers in Norway than in the US. No, they design their roads differently. They design their systems differently. And so you see that across the board, that within a location where you control the environment with the purpose of reducing harm. And reducing harm is almost always about physics. It's almost always about controlling dangerous energy, whether that dangerous energy is too much of a drug, or the speed of a road, or the amount of air that is passing through a building should it catch fire. The same thing applies, that controlling that energy controls the harm, and then nothing else really matters. Mistakes don't matter.